Hello, thanks for sending through the website. It's looking pretty good. There's just a few smaller, more particular sections. Like the layout's good. It's just there's like fonts and sizing and spacing. I'm sorry to be fussy, but it has got to be right. I'll just go through top to bottom. So the Cornwall PPF logo, if you click on it, it doesn't home. The bar, the at the top, it's if you look here, it's much more condensed, smaller. This is too spread out. The font needs to be a condensed font like this. The spacing, it's just too small and too wide apart. That is okay. This section I know varies depending on screen width. I just find there's too much dead space here and here, whereas on this one, it's more balanced. When you hover over this, the PPF text should appear, whereas it's always there on this version. I feel like it could be bigger as well. It's much bigger over here. This section, there's something weird going on with the backgrounds here. There should be like one continuous gradient like it is here, whereas at the minute it feels like two JPEG images. The same with the text at the back. It's just not, it looks like a JPEG, it's not text at the back. Layout, it's not quite there. The fonts are not right. It's just feeling very condensed and not. This is very balanced. This looks weird. This is too close here. It's just feeling very unbalanced. Whereas this version, it's just Sorry, it's just how I like it. This text isn't quite right. I think the font for this is Avenir, and this font is Acumen. The bar, it's just not spaced right. It's too wide. This is too long. This is how I like it. Nice spacing here. This is too close. Again, the spacing is right here. I like this. This is too condensed, wrong font. On this, there's something with the spacing on the button between this slide and the next slide. You see how the spacing changes? It's got to stay the same. This is fine. I'm okay with this. The fact that moves is fine. These could potentially be a little bit bigger, only slightly. Again, just looking at the reference I did, the icon is just a little bit bigger. Don't worry about the fonts, I can swap those out later. Just the gradient here needs to be fixed. It can't be two gradients, it needs to be one. This section, again, wrong font. The text, I'm not sure where that's come from, but it should be this text with the CMR in green. Much more balanced like this. Again, that's Acumen. Font is just too short here. The font is too condensed. It needs to be more like this. Logo is fine. Button is should be fine. This section is a little bit all over the place. None of these dots and lines actually line up. Like this isn't even touching the interior. The text shouldn't be over two lines. It needs to be this font, which again is Avenir. So that's an Avenir font, and it is condensed. I can give you those fonts if we need them. This section is feeling unbalanced because it should be what we and then can offer, whereas you've got what we can and then offers just feeling very on its own. The dots here are too big and they don't line up with the text. Text is also too small, needs to be more like this, that sort of very impactful text. Gallery, it's okay if we can get rid of this background, then it's fine. This section, I like the way that fades in. Again, fonts just needs to be this Acumen italic font. Spacing's okay. I'll work on the image, so don't worry about that. The contact us section, so there's too much spacing here. The font, this font is fine, that looks okay, could be Avenir. The get in touch is too small, too much gap. Submit, yeah, that's fine. It could be the screen I'm looking on is quite narrow. I know I've made it narrow, but that's not right. The M falling off, and the text up here isn't correct, so it needs to be the want to visit us, and then the text. The hierarchy in the fonts here needs to be small, big, and then small, big. The way that is Avenir as well. This line and this text is not like this. It's just not quite there. The what three words logo is touching the line, and it's split across three sections there. It should all be in one and small. What's that? This is too small. It needs to be very impactful like it is here. Social links, it's looking okay. I think that's pretty much how I designed it and sent it over to you, so that's looking good. And then the about us section, again, this is too tall. This looks stretched, but probably my fault. I can give you the SVG like I did for the other page for the about. This section's just too tall, needs to be quite narrow and slimline like this one. This is okay. Feels a little narrow, and fonts again not quite right. This should be Avenir, this should be Acumen italic. This section you've done pretty well. Just a heavier font for this, and then the margins here are maybe a little tight and it's not centered in the box. There's too much white space here. It just feels unbalanced. This section is a little bit broken. There's like bits of the image showing through here, and this text should all be on one line. Again, this is Avenir and then this is Acumen. Just needs to be wider. There's too much space here. Frequently asked questions. Quite wide gaps. Font is too small. Again, that can be Avenir and just a bit bolder. Contact page, that's looking good. Yeah, that's looking good. And then I'll just double check. This bit is pretty much the same. Maybe that line, you've got text falling out of this line here, so maybe these lines could just be a touch longer. I haven't checked mobile yet. I don't want to throw too much at you, but yeah, can we just try and tidy it up a bit? Fonts need to match this gradient. Yeah, sorry, I know there's a lot there, but it has got to be right. Let me know if you have any questions.